Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. I'm Haniff. I'm a Chief Investment Officer of Baroque Investment Bank. We are the investment bank out of Malaysia, but we also have an office also in Dubai. I think I probably would say that I'm one of the representatives from the financial institution, so far from Session 1 and Session 2. Mostly from ship owners or ship operators and the like. So it's a very big responsibility, and I have to explain how the bankers and the funders perceive all these new initiatives that been put forward. First of all, just to give a brief of myself, I have established and developed Islamic Shipping Fund back in 2009. So my specialization is on ship funding and ship financing, especially on providing private equity funding. I think in large assets, finding private equity funds is rather the most difficult aspect on getting the total fund. I think as most of the ship owners have experienced, getting the debt is much easier. So I'm here as one of the private equity practitioners that would like to share the experience of the ship funding, and I've been tasked by the organizers to discuss on how's best to finance this new initiative from the perspective of the financial institution as well as the funders. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, the hardest part in getting funding for any assets, especially ships, is getting the first fund or getting the cash. And we are at the Baroque Investment Bank has the ability, our specialization is to provide funding on the equity funding for any type of ships, especially on the new type of ships that have been put forward today. Anything related to ESG, green elements. So we are more than happy to basically finance and also to assist in terms of the funding of this project. Basically, Islamic private equity, as anyone may aware, has been around for very long time, and it's been last time used by the Arab traders using the concept of mudarabah and musyarakah. Basically, it is a joint venture arrangement between the ship, between the owner and the financier. And they are basically, they set up a specific terms to agree on the deal. Coming from Malaysia, one of the emerging markets, I can say that there is a huge demand from the emerging markets on the funding of assets. As you can see, the countries like Cambodia, Philippines, Kenya, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Morocco, Serbia, India has recorded tremendous GDP growth between 3 to 6% annually. And basically, with that, this has opened up opportunities for the ship owners and also ship players from this market if they would like to move on to this region with the availability of the funding that is abundant. I heard from one of the speakers, Mr. Chris, just now mentioned that the getting funding from this part of the world, Dubai, UAE, Middle East, is rather a bit difficult or rather decreasing. And but on the contra, raising fund from Far East, from Singapore, from Southeast Asia, I would say now they are growing very big, especially in Islamic finance. Islamic finance liquidity from Southeast Asia has grown tremendously with the annual growth of more than 20%. And I can say that these open up huge opportunities for the ship owners and players from Dubai, from this part of the world to capitalize and to leverage. There are few. I'm not going to talk on this straight away to this. What are the type of models or structure that normally used for this innovative funding? We have also in Southeast Asia. We also have the fund is called Impact Fund. Impact Fund, or in Malay, is called Dana Impact. Has been introduced by, for example, sovereign wealth fund of Malaysia, Khazanah. They have introduced 6 billion impact fund that are able to, basically they are willing to deploy to the companies that meet all these type of criteria. And having listened to the presentation that they've been put forward today, I'm sure that there are a lot of opportunities that the companies from Dubai, from Middle East, to work together with the funders from Far East, from Southeast Asia in funding their assets, being in vessel, being a port, and we are more than happy to assist you guys on this part. I think with that I will end my presentation. Thank you.